Yerushalmי, the Haftes, and Av Lein Nishmas, Gita Bas Avram, Yishchaim Bevim Yitzchak, Chana Reza Bas Gola for Yerushalmi, Rivka Miri Bas Chayeser for Yerushalmi, Aya Avram Rivka Fega for Yerushalmi, Yehuda ben Rivka, Mordechai ben Ephraim Yehuda, in Nishmas. Look the Heilige Mishnah. Alekech Mayim Umelech Upeidis HaMechuborim Lekaka. Uses Ma'aser Sheni, and with the Ma'aser Sheni, he's purchasing water, salt, and Peidis HaMechuborim Lekaka. Or Peidis Sheni Yicholim Lagia LiYerushalayim, or he purchases Peidis, which is not going to make it to Yerushalayim. It's going to be Nirkav, Vashimelt, Mishum Kibukei Yerushalayim. Look, the Mishnah, Loikona Ma'aser. Is the Mechir in Nishchal. The Mekach in Nishchal, best gesagt. Look the Pnei Moshe. Alekech Mayim Umelech Begemore Dorish, Gemore bringt Adrash, Lamayit, L'chol Hani. The ganze Zettel from the Mishnah, the Kochoshev, She'ene Nikchim Bekesev Ma'aser. It's not purchasable with the Kesef and the Ma'aser Sheni Geld. Me'aprat Mufurish B'toire, that Adrash, Baboker Batzoyin Bayayin B'shecher, Shehem Oichel Upri Mipri B'gdule Karka. The Boker, Boker Tzoyin, is Gdule Karka. But the Pnei Moshe, the Boker B'tzoyin is Zoinim B'gdele Min HaKarka. Boker B'tzoyin, sustenance comes from the ground. Eats the Tur comes from the ground. So haste is Gdule Min HaKarka. But what's the Miyut? Boker B'tzoyin B'yayin B'shecher, Yotzu Mayim Umelech She'eni Gdule Karka. Water and salt, das nicht kein Gedule Karka, im Eile ist es nicht kein Mekach. Loikona Ma'aser, nicht keine Gewinn, der Mekach ist nicht kalt. Wachi Dorish Lo Bebavli, dieselbe Sache in der Gemara in Edewin, Ike Tanoi, die Dorish Begavne Achine, ist da andere Tanoim, andere Droshes, in der Ma'aser der Hoche, bei Gemara, die Gemara bringen andere Droshes, bei Rakaponim. He chose, Pnei Moshe chose this drosha to be Mefarish the Mishnah. Peidis HaMechuborim Lekaka, Peidis when the Chals in the Karka. What's the problem with that? Peidis Sheni Yicholim Lagia Yerushalayim. Zok the Pnei Moshe, Shehem Nirkovim, Koidim Sheyagia Yerushalayim. So it looks like that he's going on the Peidis HaMechuborim Lekaka. The problem is, not because of Mechubar Lekaka, he's saying, because it's Nirkav, it's not going to get to Yerushalayim fresh ahead, it's going to be Nirkav, and it's not doime to the Prat, Hamafurish Beboker Batzoy. And I have to know what does he mean by this? Well, what's nish? It's not fresh, so what? If it's Roy Lachila, it's Roy Lachila. It's not Roy Lachila, it's not Roy Lachila. What's an Afkamina that it's Nirkav? Other head, other hin, other was like the ain't a doimen in the pratam of Fush Boka. Why I say Nishta Pshat is because it's not a machel, it could be a machel, but it's not doimen to the prat. It's not doimen to the prat, not the same din. It could be a machel, but it's not doimen to the prat. So maybe it's a afkot. Test on the bottom of the Mishnah. Zog the Merafulde. Okay, Mayim Umelech, Mefarish Gemara, Testament base. On top left, Loikona Ma'aser. What says Loikona Ma'aser? What says Loikona Ma'aser? What's up, sir? It's not exactly what I understand what it means. Loikona Ma'aser is like the Loichala Kedushas Ma'aser Aladoba Akoni. The Kedushas Ma'aser. In other words, he took money and he purchased things that are not included in the Ribi Akro. It's Amid Akro. So what happens? Loichala Kedushas Ma'aser Aladova Akoni. So the Kedusha of the Ma'aser doesn't go on the Dovra Akoni, which wherever you purchase it doesn't become Kodesh. But the Yotzu HaMois L'chul. And the Mois don't go out L'chul. Mois Ma'aser Sheni. Use the Mois Ma'aser Sheni to buy something which is not Nilka. It's not going to make it to Yishlayim, Nilkovim. It's Melech or Mayim. So the money blives Kedusha's Ma'aser on the money. It's not it doesn't exchange. It's not everything blibes the way it was before. This is coming first day. The Baal Zendu, there's a Rishonim, many Rishonim that learn in the Rambam Beroisham that the money goes off to Kedusha. We spoke about this the other week. that the money, the kedusha on the money goes out, and it's not nitfas. Because nikav, mechumer lekarka, mayim melech, the kedusha doesn't go on the mayim melech, doesn't go on the peis mechubarim to the karka, but the kedusha of the money is goes away. So kedusha heichalocha. That's the big problem over here in this shtickle halacha in the Mishnah. Why? If you learn like those Yirushalmim.
Why not like this?
Huh? Because it's a mitakro. That's what that means. You learn like the Pnei Moshe. It's gone simple. He says, mitakro. Melech boker batzoyim b'yayim b'shechah shem oichel upri mipri v'gedul karka. It's not gedul karka. It's mayim and melech. It's not. Mitakro. Fatik. Aletik. So where's the kedusha? Why did the kedusha when the money go away? That's the big problem. You get to be kedusha heichahocha. That's the big.
And he can eat it normally, no problem. Kilu, nothing can happen. He doesn't have to eat it in Yerushalayim, whatever he bought.
He has money now. He has to take the money and has to do with the money. He has to bring it to Yerushalayim. And then he has to buy a new pace in Yerushalayim. This Mecca is going to shchal gewesen. Nothing was shchal with this Mecca. Nothing done, like they say on Wall Street.
Oh, he takes that.
The money has to go now to Yerushalayim.
He takes the money back?
Yeah. About it. Lekona Ma'aser, the Chal Kedusha to Ma'aser Adova Akone, V'lo Yotza Amois L'chulin, and you have to now do what you have to do, right? That's the shitta of the Merafulda. So we'll see. And what does the Pnei Moshe say? Kloim Shein Kedusha Ma'aser Chal Alois Adova Anikne, V'af B'shi Yotzu Amois L'chulin. The Pnei Moshe is learning like the Rambam, and the Mois is not any more Chal on the money. Machmas Kniyazu, Mishum Na'toira Miyato Isam. The Torah is reminded, so the kedusha doesn't go on these on the payers that he wants to buy, because these are payers which are not roy, because it has a mitakro, mayim, a melech, and so on and so forth. But the kedusha of the money is nifka. Gegangen in the kedusha. Pasha, you learn, you have money and you buy payers. Goes the money, the kedusha from the money goes on the payers, and that's how it goes away. That's how it's exchanged, right? But the kedusha from the geld is a weggegangen, and it's not coming on the payers. So we gegangen the kedusha. Where to go? They get lost. This is the big point to do in the Shtikah Mishnah. Alakeach Peiris Shoigig. He has money Ma'aser Sheni. He doesn't know it's Ma'aser Sheni, and he purchased with this money Peiris. And then after the Mecca, he said, I bought with this Ma'aser Sheni Geld Peiris, and the Keach who has the Peiris. He's the moicha, who has the payers, he's giving him the payers, he doesn't know that all of a sudden he has mois Ma'aser Sheni money. And this person doesn't know now that he has payers, but the payers, nothing wrong with it, but it was done b'shoigig. Yazu domim l'mekayim. After he gave him the geld, give back the money to the Baal payers, and so on and so forth. You have to redo the whole zach. So the Pnei Moshe, okay, payers because of Ma'aser Sheni, chutz Yerushalayim, he does it outside Yerushalayim. Im shoigig, shloi hoyi yedeya shehu kesef meiser. He didn't know that it's kesef meiser. They gave him the payers, and he took now kesef meiser. Yazu domnu mekaymam shekoifin es hamoiche. Press on the moiche. Sheyazu lo yizdomav. Give back the money to the person who had the mois Ma'aser Sheni. Ve'hein nishorim meiser gemoishoy. It blibes Ma'aser Sheni geld. The fishim. So what do you have to be koy for him to give back the money? He doesn't want the money. It's a Ma'aser Sheni geld. He has a lot of restrictions. He has to schlep it now, buy a ticket to go to Yerushalayim. So what does he say over here? Shekoifin es hamoicha, she'az le'isdomov. The Chayre should say, koifin es ha'lekeah, to give back the payers. I understand why he's saying, shekoifin es hamoicha, she'az le'isdomov. Well, why do you have to be koif for him? He should be the first one online to say, take back the money. I don't want this money. I sold you payers. I thought I'm getting regular good to geld. Right, U.S. dollar bills, and you gave me now Ma'aser Sheni geld. What am I going to do with this Ma'aser Sheni geld? Schlep now to Yerushalayim. I didn't have that in my plans. Vein nishanim Ma'aser k'moshe hoyu lefi shamekach toyisu. The ganze Sache was a mekach toyis. Shapeiris am lekochem bekesef Ma'aser tzarich la'alois in Yerushalayim. How about it? Shein halekua bekesef Ma'aser nivde b'richik mokem. The guy said, you know what? Let's be paid here. You can't do it. You can't be paid the payers. But Ma'aser Sheni b'richik mokem. V'ilo yidei alakua shamois Ma'aser. If he would have known that this is going to be Mois Ma'aser, he has to schlep now the money, got to go schlep it now to Yerushalayim. He didn't want to do that. So maybe it's a mekach toyis. It's all tzedek. The problem is, why did you say you make the kviyah is only on the one who has the paytas, and he's getting out money from Mois Ma'aser Sheni? He's the one that wants to get rid of this Mois Ma'aser Sheni because he has the problem, not the one who had the money before. So Chayda doesn't understand this.
Maybe he's a question again. He wants to do the man Talmud. He wants to kind of never had.
So okay, fine. Let me look at the fine yid. But why you have to be koifim then? You want to do my Talmud? It's in the head, guys.
Chiyuv is on the Baal Paris. Maybe it's a din that the Baal Paris has to bring it up. I don't know. Good as I'm saying, but it's Negeya. Right, that would be a whole different thing. It's Negeya. If the Meichu wants to go to Yerushalayim.
But if it's a Mecca, the Mecca is a Mecca toys, right? Which is, everybody understands the Mecca toys. It's not what I had in mind, not you, not me.
Then it's not his. Yeah.
So who has the bigger problem? The one who has the bigger problem is the one that has now that he has the Mois Ma'aser Sheni. He has the problem. So why you have to be koy for him? He's the one first online to say, give me back the pennies. I'll go sell it to somebody else. Mezid show yideya sheheim Mois Ma'aser. He knew b'mezid there was Mois Ma'aser. So she'ay lo isa pennies v'yochel b'mokum shu Yerushalayim. That's mezid portion. B'mei migdash v'eini yochel lo ichlon. If there's no Beis HaMikdash and he did this whole transaction on a Beis HaMikdash, yenichem ad sheyikovu. That's the din. In Mois Ma'aser Sheni, Bizman there's no Beis HaMikdash. Because Mois Ma'aser Sheni is no Bizman Habayis, it's Shloi Bizman Habayis. Is the Mele Yenichem Ad Sheyikovu. By says the Achila is only Mantilma, Liyiras, Hashem Lekecha, is only when you have the Beis HaMikdash, because then you can see the Kanan B'Avoid Doson. Is thus the time Mantilma, the gate of the Kanan B'Avoid Doson, we see the Kanan B'Avoid, they might be Yerushamayim, the Yerushamayim, that's the Rosan HaToyr HaKdosh, the Mele is Dafka Bizman Sheyesh Bayis. And the Shlokan Bayis is the Mele is was Yenichem Ad Sheyikovu. So the Menach Fulda. Yal v'yochel b'mkor ashi yivcha Hashem lekech k'leim b'Yerushalayim v'mei migdosh yakivish adova koni b'kesem ma'aser eina nivda torah b'richik mokim k'distan lekamon. Has to be in Yerushalayim. With the Mishnah weiter, alekeh beheme shoygig yazer demer lemekoyma meizeh tal b'seicha b'mokim v'mei migdosh t'kova yidei oil. If there's no Beis HaMikdash, it's the cover Aideyoya, but say Mikdash like the Moshe. It may Mikdash Yinichen at Thomas. There's no Beis HaMikdash. You have to wait till the behemoth is going to die. But the cover Aideyoya, Kolema, he the Oila, Alabayda, because there's a kedusha on the Oila as well. That's what we saw in the previous Mishnah. It may Mikdash Yakovus like the Mafulda. It may Mikdash Yakovus. Shadam Akana because my son Nivda B'Richim Malcolm. But the cover Aideyoya, Im Oila, Shaf Oila also the Satach kedusha on the Oila as well. Ein loichin the Mishnah weiter, ein loichin avodim v'kakoyis v'behemet temeya b'mei Ma'aser Sheni. Can't buy avodim kakoyis. That's not included in the post. But boka batzoyin, dos nishkan boka, dos nishkan tzoyin. Karka behemet temeya b'mei Ma'aser Sheni b'mlacha yoichel kenegdam. If you did do it, you have to replace it. Ein loichin avodim pnei Moshe, ein loichin avodim loy nitten keser ma'aser l'chil l'shtil l'sicha. Has to be something which is adova nechel. Interessant. Why doesn't he bring the whole? It's possible. What about soyin? U'b'yayim b'sheicha she'en oichel pri mipri v'gedu lekarka. That's what he says over here. Obviously, over here, pnei Moshe is saying something else. Loy nitten keser ma'aser elo l'chil l'shtil l'sicha. What do you mean l'chil l'shtil l'sicha? It's a list of things that you could do with it. What do you mean l'chil l'shtil? This is now a trumatik again. What?
Bakar time is included the hide.
Yeah, but what do you mean? Ma'aser el l'chil l'shtil l'sicha. What does this mean? Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay, so then Abazoi, you have to buy something which is Boka Batzoin. That's something which you can eat. Now, if you can't eat it, it's Nishkan Boka, Nishkan Tzoin, Nishkan Davar Nechel. I'm just saying, he's not slicing what he said before, but he's bringing a different drash in Gansen. B'mochel yochel kinegdon, kineged mashu hoitzi alilu yochel b'Yerushalayim imoy shaloi b'toyis ma'aser. In other words, if you didn't buy what you have to buy, you have to replace the money. Why do you have to say yochel kinegdon? Take back the money. Give me back the money. So the Pnei Moshe, this case is talking about the Moich is not here. Because it's and it's do the way going with the girls, you have to take other money.
What's enough coming from the first case in the Mishnah where the Mishnah says loikon Meiser?
Very good. So this kasha, the kasha, frag the Mishnah Shana. We'll get to it 1 minute. The Dutch Shteitach has loikon Meiser. Here it doesn't say loikon Meiser, right? The frag say good. That's why I put this Mishnah together. We won't take a frag the kasha, but that you'll soon see in a minute. No, Dutch Shteitach loikon Meiser. Chay bei mitmei should be exactly the same thing. Dutch Shteitach loikon Meiser. Oh. Zog the Menafulde, we may meet the Kovish, Adava Kona Bebkasa Meiser, Ein Nivda Tosh, to go by day oil, yeah, we saw that, Ein Leuchen, but Abodim, the fish ain't Moichel, Sinishkan Oichel, Bachmana Oma, Baboko Batsoin, Bachalta Shom, that the Boko Tsai, Abodim, Nishkan, it's quite a Pnei Moshe said the same thing. I don't know why Pnei Moshe all of a sudden using different words. Okay. Yoichel Kenegdon, Keneged Meiser Sheni, Shehoitzi, Bidvaram Alodu. He took money from Ma'aser Sheni and he bought something which you're not supposed to do. So now, and that money is not around. The one who has the money now is not here. Borach, that's on Klofen. So we can't take back the money. So what do we got to do? So he says the Mishnah, you have to Keneged Ma'aser Sheni Shehoitzi B'Dvarim Halalu Yoitzi Mishloi. Take other money, v'yikne dover shu oichel, and buy macholim. What do you mean? That money was Ma'aser Sheni, right? You had payers, the payers grew in your field, and you designated them for Ma'aser Sheni, Ma'aser Sheni, and then you were paid it because you want to bring it up to Yishlayim. Mitamol, you bought the wrong thing, right? So Hegdish now, the Ma'aser Sheni went with the Moiche, whoever had the payers, whoever this guy went, he took the money with him, all right? Now, what do you have to do now? You have to go take other money and now make believe that it's the Ma'aser Sheni. What are you accomplishing over here with take other money and buying payers, eating Yishlayim? It's like, what is it? It's like a knas? Not real? It's not real?
Every single time you have to use the same dollar.
Yeah, it's Kedushas Ma'aser. Yeah. What is it? The payers, you have to use the payers. So you can't exchange the payers for something. You want to exchange it, you could make a pigeon, you could make a chil, but you can't just take out the other money from your pocket. Sure, that's Kedushas Ma'aser. That money is really Kedushas Ma'aser. But I can't, Chanish the mensch do, he's not here, what should I do with him? So now, this is Dinah Knas, but the Gedav Zung, that's Knas. Why doesn't it say it's Knas? Look at Rasirilla. Go back, please, Tom and Aleph, on the left column in the middle. Mayim u'melech u'peiris ha'mechuborim. Mayim u'melech u'peiris ha'mechuborim. Either this or this, doesn't matter. The time, the mayim luchudayu, water on its own, u'melech luchudayu, t'nam b'reish kol ma'avim, hakel nilka b'kesem ma'aser, chutz min ha'mayim min ha'melech. The binon, with the design for Even, Hakel nilka b'kesem ma'aser chutz min ha'mayim ha'melech. We mean mid the design has to be something which is food, sus, which is azon, u'madbilim boi la'achila, and use it for achila, v'atibul, v'afiler b'kiva le'kodshu, tosat nishka kedusha, v'adin avodah be'emet meya, sat nishkan kedusha, says not nilka b'kesem ma'aser sheni. U'peis ha'mechuborim. What's the problem with the peis ha'mechuborim? What's the problem, Dalton? The Mishnah doesn't tell us exactly. It goes together. What's the lose? The Rasirilla, Peis HaMechubarim, the Chol HaMechubar L'Karka, Dinoi Kekarka L'in Yeshua, Ein Yishborn Al Kakois. So anything that's Mechubar to the Karka, Hot Adin V'Karka, V'ein Kesef Ma'aser, V'loi Hegdish Mischal Ala Karka. So you can't make a chil on the Karka, Kedisa, B'tois Kahanim, because you want to take the money now and be mechaled on what you bought, and it's karka and nishloka chilul. V'hani loishna shaloka b'yishlayim, loishna chutz b'yishlayim, loishna b'shagi, loishna b'mezid. It's not a dover nilkach. It's not a dover nilkach. Interessant that all the other the Menafulda and the Pnei Moshe don't explain over here what the problem is with the mechubar the karka. Then the page oy peiris shein yochel agiyim Yishlayim shenekovim b'derech. It doesn't going to make the trip, and it's going to be mukav in the derech. Get fashimot. Afilu ruyin la'agia. Even if it's roy to agia, it'll make it to Yishlayim. Also, if there's a kesef, it'll turk Yishlayim. you have to be pointed inside Yerushalayim. Because it's v'lachta l'mokim v'sata keseb v'chol ha'shetaber nafshecha. We're b'mokim in Yerushalayim. Kol shkein hani nirkom b'der. It's already nirkom b'der. In other words, he's asking over here, what happens when nirkom b'der? It's enough to say that it's nirkom. When you get to Yerushalayim, it won't make the trip in Yerushalayim. It will be nirkom. What I was doing nirkom b'der. Hilchah lo niru l'kochem b'kesem ma'aser. In other words, he's like pointing out, don't think that if it's nirkav in Yerushalayim then you can do it. No, you can't do that either. So whatever reason the state is any yochel lagi Yerushalayim that's nirkav very chutz to Yerushalayim, doesn't matter. Even if it's nirkav in Yerushalayim, it makes the trip, but when it gets to Yerushalayim, then it's going to be nirkav. It's not good.
What does nigga mean? Gets ruined?
Nigga means fashimel. Fashimel
Like
means
ruined.
decayed.
Ruined.
Ruined, yeah, decayed. Yeah. Lo yikona Ma'aser. Lo yikona Ma'aser. What's made lo yikona Ma'aser? If you did this, lo yikona Ma'aser. What does it mean lo yikona Ma'aser? Adomim kedushim biyad hamoiche. The money which we gave to somebody, you bought payers, and those payers are not right to get to Yerushalayim. The money is kodesh, has kedushim Ma'aser. V'yazer domim l'mekoyma. V'anami ben shoyge kivin ben mezid kama. He's not going like the Rambam. He's going like the Menafulda, that the money is kodesh, but the transaction should be reversed. Alikeya pay is chutz yishnayim v'hem toidim. Yidin temeim l'shayach l'misni yoichlu. We're talking about toidim. Every time, but it's after payers temeim ben mishayik ben mezi yasud dom l'koyim. It's also a redo. V'ktani alikeya di'eved and l'katchil loy l'fi shalaka payers b'dmeim ma'is shen chutz yishnayim. Then mechal moyes al payers b'yichik mokum. You're not supposed to do that. Lo yishari krod livdo yisakaz v'mid achila elo. When you're allowed to do this, only toichiyah. Like as Rasa Melichin consider Sata Kes Biyodko, but after the Mokim, the boss of his Hochi Ksiv Sata Kes, Hashitav Navshko, in Yerushalayim, you buy the payers. But Mahani Kro, Mechichan Lo, the Kamam Braises of Mechilton, Nidal Farish Das Rashi, Pekish Mekadesh, like a Moshe. Okay, this is a Sugidop and saying that shit. Okay. Shoygig Yazir Dom Mekoimon. He didn't know the person who had the Ma'aser, whatever, he forgot or he didn't know, whatever it is. Yikach hamoiche peiroisov, takes back his payers, because now he all of a sudden he has money which is Ma'aser Sheni. He doesn't want the money Ma'aser Sheni, so let him take back his payers. V'yazer adomim shenodom lekei, give back the payers to the lekei. The hach mechir kemekach toys, kemekach toys. I don't know why he says it's so it should be a festa mekach toys. It's kimekach toys. The ilo yidea halakei shoyed demei ma'aser. If the bala pays would know that he's getting with this money, he's getting money, he has to now go to buy a ticket to Yerushalayim. We never do this. Mishum toirich haderech kama yitzorch lo yitzorch acheres. You have a lot of expenses to go schlep to Yerushalayim. The kivin the shoygu balances the shoygu. The shguvis bottle ameka. Mezid shoy yodei demei ma'aser pays yochel b'mokum. Hainu Yerushalayim siv al mokum hashivcha. Demei migdash yikovu. Why? There's no base of migdash. What happens to all these payers is Yikovu. The lekuach ein nifde toy berichik mokim ki yisan lekamon. You can't do it outside Yerushalayim. But fil toichiyah choshev berichik mokim lekat mein Hashem. So maybe it has to wait al yidei that it should be nikah.
That's what the Moshe meant. Toicha said.
Yeah.
Moshe could say.
Yeah.
That I'm just you're not sure if it's the money or not. You probably.
No.
It's not. It's good money. I'm not giving it back.
Not giving it back, but then he's stuck with Ma'aser Sheni.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what he's talking about.
He's a shoyge.
He's a shoyge, but not basically.
You think you got mixed up, so I don't have because of your mistake. You probably made a mistake. It's good money.
Okay.
Why do you make me crazy?
Okay.
Because you're shoyge. Your mistake is not my problem.
Okay.
Well, so it sounds like the mistake was under the cast, but exactly it's giving money. It's not just
Right,
a
so-
mistake.
Yeah, but the mission says. But the mission tells me the
You're
mission.
confused.
Get back his money.
But the mission tells me he's a shoyg. He knows now that he has payers that Ma'aser Sheni, and he doesn't want the money for Ma'aser Sheni. So he wants back his money. He doesn't want now to have Ma'aser Sheni.
I see you're confused, so
Oh,
you're confused.
okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Say,
All depends on locked up today. Okay, Zig the Rambam. Rambam. Let's jump right to the Rambam. Zig the Rambam, because the B'chaim has a mahalach over here in this in this Rambam, where the Mois Ma'asheni is not, he holds like the Rambam holds like maybe the plain Moshe. The Mois are not anymore Ma'asheni, Geld, and the Paris are not Ma'asheni. So what happened to the Kedusha? Zug the Rambam Mazai in Perik Zion. Halacha Tezvov. Halakeh Peris Chutz Yerushalayim B'Kesem Ma'aser B'Shoigig Koifen Es HaMoicha. Yeah. So he says like this. Halacha Yudalad, Zayin Yudalad. Halakeh Mayim Melech Oy Peris Mechuborim Oy Peris Shein Yicholim Lagil Yerushalayim. The Lashon HaMishnah. Lekona HaMa'aser. So das steht in der Mishnah. Like see the Rambam, Afa Pishi Yotza Moyis Lechul. The Peiris are not no more kedusha on the Peiris because you can't buy mayim and mel. There's no kedusha ma'aseh on there, and the money, the kedusha went off the money. Afa Pishi Yotza Moyis Lechul. The money is not chulin. So where the kedusha go? Die gang in the kedusha. Zukah Chaim. Zukah Du Azoi. Das Rabbeinu is in Ois Ayin Gimel. The kiva shekona dover machel, av she'osa the knoisei. You bought a dover machel. You're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to buy things that are not going to make it to Yerushalayim. Mayim, melech, dover nikovim. So all one settled. Nischalalu hamoyes v'yotze l'chul. Lo shtei tach anam. It's yotze l'chul. Ach kiva she'en rui mitzvoson. It's not rui for the mitzvah because you bought mayim and melech. What are you going to do with the mayim and melech? Poker kedushosan. V'heim gam kein chulin. The din zeh dafke b'maychel abavodim. Oh, I akasha. What's going to be by avodim? We don't say this by avodim. You buy avodim and kakoyes ubehemet temeya lo yotzu hamoyes klal l'chul. There, the Mishnah doesn't say that it goes out l'chul. So far, what's nicht? V'ein bezeh nafke minne im kona ma'acho shechil hamoyes shaloi lo ilam yotzu l'chul gam pok v'dush mimashakona. Sit there as I. Yishleima. V'yeshoymin v'komo kansinale sheyochel kenegdom v'moya moichel. It's a knas v'yeshoymin shemoy shoyge mecher toyes lo nitfus adam. Okay, but here in the Derech Emunah he doesn't really say the pshat. What's the pshat? But he comes up with a pshat over here. We spoke about this briefly last week. Zukta do in Mir Alocha. Zukta does like. Koydem bringt about the Rebbe the Chazanish. The Yonis al Grach. Looks like that the Chazanish wrote things. Oh, he wrote on the Chaim. Vice says he wrote on the Chaim. He doesn't have others, right? He wrote on the Chaim. Tama Menola Rebbeinu Zeh. As Matmiyah, where the Ram gets this from? What do you mean where he gets it from? Shinish was afraid. It's Chanaf for the Pnei Moshe. Av Bish Yotza Amoyes L'chul Machmas K'ni Yezu. It's Chanaf for the Pnei Moshe.
Okay, that's how you learn the Yerushalmi.
What? The Pnei Moshe. Look at that. It's Vid the Ram Genim. Okay, he doesn't know where the Ram came before the Pnei Moshe. Okay. Menola Rebbeinu Zeh. He wants to know where. Afraid to have Ram, afraid to have the Savada, the Pnei Moshe Shver. But he cooks for that bas, Kosu, the Rebbeinu Lom, the Midiktonu Kan, Lekona Ma'aser. What says Lekona Ma'aser? Nishkoni, where the Ma'aser means, I don't know, that means that there's no Kedusha anymore, Kedusha in the Vega Flogen. But Bukulu Leitonu came, and the rest of the Mishnah, Avi Yifreg, Shetach Lekona Ma'aser. What does it mean Lekona Ma'aser? Mashma, the Ma'aser Lekona Avamoyis Yotze L'chun. Not going to the Ma'aser. What's with the Geld? It's Yavega. That's what the Rikuk is learning pshat over here in the Ram, where the Rambam knows it from the Lashon HaMishnah. Abba tzorch lohoven atam kivin in afkula mikra the bin and pri oivlad vlodas haaretz eicha moyes yotze l'chul. He's not asking. Was mir schwer is wie gegangen the kedusha. He's asking eicha moyes yotze l'chul. Wie geht es rois l'chul because it's not the schal on nothing. On mayim mela you can't make a chil. You can't buy mayim mela. So how did it work? But it's hadam nish. Why did the money fly away? There's no such thing by Ma'aser. Ma'aser, the Geld is Ma'aser. You have to be pointed on something or mechaled on something. I guess Mrs. Gain you can't just get eat it or what? Doesn't disappear. It doesn't disappear. That's not his problem. He just said, "Eich yotzel l'chul." Oy, da avodim v'kakoy sebeim etmei gam kem mimid amahai klal uprat which goes to Rebbeinu v'Pirush HaMishnah v'lo masham lo yotzel hamoyes. He has different cases like this. We don't say this then. Why do we say it only over here? So he brings the Sefri. And the Sefri is Shteitach, Matrois got the Sefri, Yasidu Yishlayim, the Spashet, Adam Mesek. Yishlayim is going to go all the way till Suya, right? This is Damascus, Meher B'Yimenu. V'kivin shechoyin li is ruin, das heißt Maim Melech. I'm sorry, he's fanfing the Nekovim, not answering the Maim Melech. The same thing is here, Maim Melech. So Maim Melech is not going to help me that Damascus is going to become Yerushalayim. But this that's going to become Ad Damascus, Yerushalayim, Losid Lovid, Zayim, Biz Damascus. And it's not going to be near Kovim because Yerushalayim is all of a sudden, a tremendous place now, very, very big territory. V'kivin shechoyin li is ruin l'schal ha'mois aleim el shkivin shemitzad atzmen ruin ato I efshel liya is behem kedushas ma'aser sheni. So the ma'aser sheni itself, right now, it's not roy. But without the candles ain roy, upoka kedusha mehem the have ma'aser sheni shenisach ma'aser sheni. That's what's the difference with ma'aser sheni shenisach? Shepoka kedusha, the kedusha goes away. Kedusha neichel by ma'aser sheni shenisach. You can't take kedusha. It's vashimot. It's goodbye. Anek. It doesn't go anywhere. It's nisach. Look to Vibalt. It says azach. What's not ready to come to Yerushalayim, and now Yerushalayim is doch nicht special geworden. The pshat is Heis is living Israel. That's the pshat. Shepagid Yishosik, Mashkas Rabbeinu Perek Gimel Loch Yud Aleph. Something which is Nisrach is made is Pagid Yishosik. Perek Gimel Doctor Loch Yud Aleph. Kivin Shenifsu Mi Oichel Odom Pagid Yishosik Mimena. They pass Niram Perek Gimel Loch Yud Aleph. Kedusha get back. So made the Kedusha Heichel Hochel. Affect my Akasha. By Nisach, the Kedusha goes away. Here, Adin Nami Hochi, even though it's not Nisach, the Baal is not going to make the trip, so Mele Hates is Nisach. How you paid it? Because the Sida Leah is Nispashed until the Mesech, so Mele, the pigeon is get back the Kedusha from the money, and it goes on this, and this is Nisach, and Mele flies away.
How does he learn by Avodim and Karkos?
What?
How does he learn by Avodim and Karkos?
No, there doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. There's not Nisach. Avodim Karkos, the Shetish in the Mishnah. That Zichbay over there doesn't go. The money doesn't go away. The Kedusha, right? The Kedusha goes away. Then the Shaila Geved, the Shetach Halekech, Mayim Melech, Peis Mechbor, and the Kaka, Oy Shelo Yagil Yerushalayim. So that's very good Shelo Yagil Yerushalayim. But I don't understand what he's doing with Mayim Melech. Mayim Melech is not Nissa. Well, it's going to be over there.
You could make it dough, or you could do
Mayim Melech?
No, you can use the salt to salt the food, so it becomes buckled to the food, and it's.
But he didn't do that. He has not Mayim Melech. Mayim Melech.
But while it's possible to do that, so.
But that Shar Rishonim Kim Shi Efshe Shiyu Kedushin or Nitzvahs and Mekah Klar needed the last Shar Rishonim. Okay, he's learning Pshat is this says Roy. The Baal in other words, the Safri, and the Safri is real. So Mele Baal the Safri is real. So Mele has to say Asidah and Mele is Roy. I get into it.
He puts it together. The Rosh in the beginning, he puts Avodim and Karkos.